Hello guys, so today we will review this camera or outdoor camera from Tapo. The model of the camera, if you can see here, let me focus if I can zoom a bit. Here we go. So the model is Tapo C246D. So yep, as we said again, this is an outdoor camera. It's got two lenses. One is a fixed lens, another one is got pan and tilt functionality where you can pan it, tilt it like almost 360-degree. Okay. What else we can see here? By the way, since it's a outdoor camera, so it has a dust and water resistance. What else? A two-way lens or two-way view, as we said just now, and got nothing. So as you can see here, from the specs of the camera, again it supports indoor, outdoor, but mostly is outdoor, targeted for outdoor applications. The model, as we said, is C246D. Got the fixed lens and the pan tilt lens. Got two cameras. The fixed one, the FOV of the fixed one is 125. Resolution is 2K with 3 megabytes. However, the rotational one, the second camera, got the FOV of 67 only. Resolution is same, 2K and 3 megabytes. Got two-way audio communications. You can call to the camera and can listen from the surroundings. Again, it's a wireless. Yes, I forgot to mention it. It's a wireless camera. Not to have any cables or network cables to get the signal out of the camera. We just need a Wi-Fi communication. That's it. You just link it to the app. I guess there's a Tapo app to link and operate this camera. Support night vision as well. And I believe it's got an internal flashes, so you can turn on if needed, or I'm not sure if it's detect any motion, it will automatically turn on the flash or no. Later we'll explore this together. What else? Yeah, so here they give us a note. Let me bring this up a bit. So they said the fixed one can be rotated. The upper one actually can be rotated. However, as a manual, can rotate like left and right, or can be tilted left and right. But it's a manual. Once it's fixed, then it's fixed. You cannot move it unless you access the camera again and rotate it by yourself. And the second one, or the down lens, is auto rotated, pan tilt, and even zoom, I believe, using the app to control it. And here are the features of the camera. So if you can see here, got the smart tracking features, twin view at once, so you can view like the static or the fixed camera and also the rotating one. Got a one tap small focus, so smart focus. AI detection, I believe it can detect like vehicles, human, animals, etc. We got customized private zone. You can set zoning, like for example, this zone is private, we shouldn't access it, so we can set all this in the app. And also the storage, yes, for the storage, got two way of the storing the data, either local by I believe there's SD card slot, we can add our own slot, or we can use the cloud storage, but I believe cloud storage is not free, we need to subscribe for the service. Color night vision with spotlights, yes, got spotlights for the night vision. If there's absence of light, can trigger the spotlights as flash. Customizable activity zone, yeah, so I believe we can set like a zone that we focus on, in case of any motion. For example, you have the gate that most probably the thief or the people might go and come across that door, so we can focus on it, or maybe on the street and not need to focus on some other area. So all this will be customizable in the app. Compact design, multi-installation method. Yes, it's a compact design. It's very small, as we will see later, and got many methods to install. whether it's on the wall or on the ceiling, as we will see later. From here, guys, you can see the packing list that include in this package. It comes with the camera itself, got the brackets, one bracket, and also the marking sticker. This one used to mark your holes when you want to mount the bracket to hold the camera. Screw and the screw nut also included. Adapter, USB cable, and I believe some manuals. Again, these are some features that detecting or that supporting in the camera. Got free smart AI detection, color night vision, and also local and cloud storage support. 2K plus 2K resolution, blah blah blah. Got the water and dust resistance because it's directed for outdoor. One type smart focus, okay. Two-way audio, yes, we can call and receive audio from the environment. Customizable zone and customizable sound alarm. Yes, it got alarm as well. If it's take any motion, for example, after midnight, it can take an alarm by itself. Okay. Okay, so now we will unpack the camera and we see what's inside. So got the lock here. We open this. Here we go. And here is what's inside. Let's put this aside and see what's inside. So yep, here's the manuals and the sticker. Let's start with this. This is the sticker where we can use it. It's upside down, yeah. So we can use it whether to mount the bracket. This is the bracket that it will be used to hold the camera, and here are the holes that it will be mounted on. So either we can mount it on the ceiling or on the wall. So if we want to mount it on the wall, I believe we need to use this for holes. So we need to use this marking. Otherwise, if we choose to mount it on the ceiling, we need to use these two marks. Okay, so I believe these are stickers, so we can peel it off and stick it on the wall, then directly drill on these marks when needed. Okay, so that's good idea. Let's put it back here. So here is the Tapo QR thing, I guess, for the setup guide. Later we might use it when we install it in the parking. Yeah, I'm planning to install this in my parking, in my house parking. So this is the model of the camera, and here is our manual, which we most probably won't read it. Okay, here is the bracket. It's a rotating bracket, so the camera, I believe, will be fixed here, and the bracket will be either mounted on the wall, on the ceiling, or on the wall. Okay, so yeah, it looks okay, steady and nice. So this is the bracket. Let's put it aside, and it's come with the adapter. Is a DC adapter. I believe it's a 5 volt, if I'm not mistaken. Input to 240, output 5 volt to amp. Yes, it's a 5 volt to amp power supply or power adapter. USB cable, USB A to USB C. That's good, and it's quite long. Looks long enough for this camera. Okay, it's a USB A to USB C cable, and here are the screw and screw nut that we will use it to mount the camera here, and here is the camera itself. Here we go. So this is our camera. If you notice, it's quite small in size. Like, I guess it's 10 cm by 5 cm, 5 by 10 cm, around that. So yep, then here it is. And if you notice, guys, these two grooves is allocated to be installed on the bracket, so the bracket will be here, then it will be locked. You see how it goes inside. However, they put this rubber feet so it can be sit on the table if you need to just place it on the table. Okay, so you can just place it on the table because they put these rubber feet. Okay, that's good. And here is our USB input. But I can see, guys, here we got a lot of holes. For example, this one I believe is for the speaker and the microphones. Here we see got a lot of holes, and even here for because this one is the fixed and this is the rotating one. So if you can see, this is the rotating one, can be rotated. So you can see a lot of holes, especially here. You can see this, the disc here that it's rotating 300 degree. So I'm not sure if this is really can handle the water and the dust in the outdoor. We need to try it first. You can see here got a lot of exposed area that might be the water might be penetrating to the in part of the camera and destroy it or spoil it. Okay, anyway, so this is the fixed camera. The fixed lens is here. So if you can notice, guys, this one can be rotate a bit up and down. Okay, so the fixed one can rotate, I guess, plus minus 10 degrees up and down. Okay, on the left right we can freely rotate it, especially if we are using this bracket, so it can be rotate left and right, but up and down can be moved about 10 degrees. And this one, the second one, is just freely rotate using a motorized inside, so we can control it using the app. And here you can see have the flashlights. Okay, the spot, they call it spotlights. We have 3 spotlights. Later we will test it again. And here I believe is the SD card. Okay, this is the SD card slot. We can add our own SD cards. Yeah, so again, I'm not really confident with it because got a lot of holes. I'm not sure if I can really put it directly under the rain or the sun. So yeah, we'll see how to install it later. Here we go. We have our logo, Tapo Dual 2K logo. Here we go. So here is our camera. Now we are ready to go and install it on the field. Okay, so guys, I'm planning to install the camera somewhere here. Okay, so it will be exposed to this side. This is the main gate of my house. So yeah, temporarily I will install it here because later I might move it more front. Because since I don't trust it's really waterproof, so at least here will be under the shade, and also my plan is to cover this this view of the house, so in case any people try to come, I can see them. Okay, so now I'll move the car somewhere there, then I will bring the stairs and try to remove this one. This I believe is a motion sensor. Yes, it's a motion sensor. I installed it here, so in case if detect any motion, it will trigger these 2 lights. So yeah, I will take out this sensor and I will replace it with the camera here. Maybe this motion sensor I'll try to move it somewhere there. So yeah, this is the plan. It's to install the camera here, so it will be exposed to the main gate of the house. Okay, so this is the plan. Let's remove the car. Here we go, guys. So the camera being installed here, although it doesn't look that nice, but it's okay just for temporary time. Because later I will move it more in front. Maybe install another camera at each of these 2 ends. Okay, so the camera installation being done. Let me install it in this way. So now we can go up and take out the cover. There we go. So we can see here, this is the fixed one. Rotate up and down by about 10 degrees and can go left and right 360. And this is the rotate one, pen tilt and camera. Here we go. So we will release the protection cover. Yep. So now it's ready to be powered up. There we go, I powered up the camera now. We see if it's detect the power and it should be scanning the area. Here we go, so I can see there's a red LED and it's doing something. Here we go. It's going from one end to another end to find its position. There we go, the camera is ready now. There we go. So the camera now, it's tracking the motion. It was detecting me. I'm here, so it's tracking my movements. While the first one, or the upper one, is fixed facing the front side, the second one is keep following the movement if it's detected. There we go. So if I go here, let's challenge the camera. See if we can. No, you see, if we charge the camera, we go to the other side. This cannot readjust itself to go back because now it reached to the end side or the end limit. But if we go back, if we go in the FOV of the main camera, see, it will adjust itself again. Now we are in the FOV of the main camera, then it will move back. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't catch me yet. Yes, the FOV somewhere here. Yes, now I guess I'm in. No, yes. Again, let's challenge it again. Now it's reached to the end. I don't think it can rotate more than this. Yes, it's locked. It's not that smart enough to go back again on the other direction to still capture the movement of the object. However, if I go back to the FOV of the main camera, the camera, yes, here we go, you see? The camera is detecting me again because I'm in the FOV of the second camera. Hurry up, zoom. There we go. Here we go, guys. So this is the unboxing video and the installation of the Tapo C246D model. Again, this camera got dual lens, one fixed, one can rotate 360, that support pan, tilt, and zoom, both of them supporting zoom. So we have go through the unboxing and also the installation of the camera. So stay tuned for the next unboxing video.